The time is flying by, and we are already over a weekend. So let's pop in and see how Gemma and Lyons Queen are progressing. Now remember, Cake was still finishing up healing from an injury she sustained just prior to the competition's start.
Okay, so we are going to do some lunging today in the outdoor arena in saddle. The bit's not fitting right now, so I'm going to leave the bridle off and just lunge her in a halter. So we're going to go out and see. This will be the third time she's lunged, and she did really well the second time.
How has Cake been doing so far with the challenge?
She's doing fabulous. She's taking it all in stride. She's got a very good and brave attitude with herself. She's everything you show her, she'll try it. She will definitely try it. And then once she sees that it's not like some landmine or something, she will go over it or whatever it is you're doing with her. She has a huge try factor. I love mares for that. She just she wants to do well, and it goes in hand with like the way that I train is so interactive with the horse. I'm always communicating with them, and whether it's patting them, talking to them, they can sense, they may not understand our words, but they do understand the tone and our emotions as well. So I find that the more we praise them, the more they want to try. Get through, get through, get through. Come on, well done, mother. Come on, one more. Get through, get through, get through, get through. Good girl. Good girl. And walk. Good girl. Walk on. Walk on.
Our Winner's Circle sponsor of the 2024 Reinventing Racehorses Challenge is Manitoulin Resort. This gorgeous resort is located on the beautiful shores of Lake Manitou. Guests can choose between 6 deluxe housekeeping cottages, a bunkie for those who like to glam, or a camping vacation. To book your reservation, call 705-859-3550.
I'm at home right now. We did have a nice big training session tonight together. We did ground poles, which were quite colorful. So she did have a few peeks at those and snorted, and then actually the first pole she went over, she launched herself over. So, but by the time the third time came around, she was just walking over them as if there was nothing there. So that was really good. We also did the bridge obstacle, and I thought that would be relatively easy for her because of her being on and off a trailer all the time. But the sound of the wood, I think, under her hooves was a little bit different. So she kind of balked at that at first, but eventually, again, she got over it. I took a little bit of a video of her first time going over it. So videoing is a little bit challenging sometimes. So our barn that we're at is a bit smaller, and this week, because of school starting, there's no lessons or anything, so not a lot of people at the barn. I did get a hold of one young lady who helped me with Cake at the mounting block, so I was getting set to try and mount. So she held Cake, giving her good girls and pats and even little cookies. And I just, got on the saddle and just kind of laid across it, put my weight down in the stirrup. And just as I was about to swing my leg, she expired. I could tell that she was getting a little bit fidgety. She stands really well, but she had a lot tonight, like the colorful poles and that sort of thing. So there was a lot for her to look at and process. So once she expired at the mounting block, she kind of walked away. So I brought her around by hand and just had her stand next to the mounting block, and I stood in front of her just so that, any form of meltdown isn't cause for us to just go to bed. So I still had her stand there for a few minutes, and then we went and put her to bed.
Okay, let's go over the pole. There, just a nice little ground pole. Good girl. Yes, you're so thrilled with yourself. Okay, I'm gonna go over this one. Good girl. Okay, so we're gonna try going over the bridge here. She had 2 feet on it. Come on, my love. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, come on, baby. You can do it. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Yes, good girl, Mother.
I wanted to point out about the challenge. My little visitors here, that's Sausage, is how many people have actually reached out already following the New Start Trainers Challenge. They've actually reached out to me to, ask me about Standardbred adoptions, to learn more about the breed. So for New Start Standardbreds, this challenge is really pulling the Standardbred into the forefront, and it's really going to show so many people in the horse world what these horses can do after the racetrack. So I think that this challenge was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's going to really shed light on what these guys can do. So that's my update. Thank you, and have a good week.